Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Chris with Clearview Solutions here. Today we're going to do a glass coating install. We're going to use two products. This video we're going to use the Gyeon Q2 View product and the CarPro FlyBy Forte product. So with the Gyeon Q2 View, it comes with a few different things. It comes with this block right here, and this is to help clean the windshield off. And it comes with the Q2 Cleanse right there. And then for the glass coating itself, they give you another applicator block, some microfiber suedes. I believe there's 5 of them. And they give you the Q2 Repel. So that's pretty cool in that little kit. The CarPro FlyBy Forte is a little bit basic. It just comes with the FlyBy Forte product itself, which is 15 milliliters in this little bottle. And they give you 5 cotton applicator pads, so it's a little more basic. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply these, but first we're going to clean the glass. So I'll clean it with some Stoner Invisible Glass. Then we'll go over it with P&S Clarity Creme. We'll go over it with P&S Clarity Creme. Says right here on the bottle, prep polish for coating. So all I really want to do is use it as a cleaner wax to help clean the glass off. I'm not trying to chase out any defects. And we're going to use a 3D, or not a 3D, we're going to use a Eurofiber pad instead of a rayon pad. Like I said, I'm not trying to chase defects. I'm just trying to make sure the glass is good and clean. And after we do that, we'll go over the glass with CarPro Eraser to make sure it's fully prepped before we install the coating. Alright guys, so without further delay, let's get into the video. Alright, as we get into the video, I want to ask that you take a moment to like and subscribe, and also thank you for watching the video. First, we're going to clean the glass. I believe I'm using Stoner Invisible Glass and a waffle weave towel. I'm going to clean both sides. I want to make sure it's squeaky clean to the touch, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now we're going to polish the glass. I'm kind of doing this polish as a cleaner polish. I'm using a Eurofiber pad, and I'm using the P&S Clarity Creme. I've used this once before on a glass when I was cleaning off etching from water spots, and I was impressed with it. So we're not really tracing defects. All I'm trying to do is get the glass clean so I can apply the coatings, because this windshield does have imperfections in it that are not going to come out. Now I'm going to wipe the polish off of the glass. I want to look it over and see what I think. Guys, I'm also trying something different on this video. I'm not using background music. I've had comments, people say that it is annoying. It doesn't bother me personally, but if you like not having the background noise or the background music, let me know. And also, I had a copyright strike on a video that I put out earlier for music, and it was music that I thought I had a license to, but it looks like the artist that put that music out actually had a copyright strike against them, so naturally it rolled downhill to me. Now we're going to use the Gyeon Cleanse, and they give you a block. The block has the same consistency as a rayon pad. It may actually in fact be rayon on the block, but we're going to use it. It's made to cleanse the glass or get a good deep cleaning on the glass. I believe that's the purpose of it. But we're going to use it, but you're going to see quick that I didn't like it, and I'm going to go to another method. One thing that bugs me personally about making a video like this with no background music is all the dead noise that's in between me talking, between one point and the next point in the video. So I didn't include it in the video. I guess I lost the clip, but When I started wiping off the area that I went over with Cleanse, it was hard to wipe off. I mean, it was terrible. So I decided to use the CarPro Eraser. Since I was going to use it on the side with the CarPro FlyBy Forte, I decided to go ahead and use the eraser on the glass to make sure we didn't leave any polishing oils behind. And the eraser did work great. It was like going back over the glass with glass cleaner again, but you can tell that the glass is extremely clean. And I'm just going over and inspecting it, make sure there's no streaks, no smudges before we get to the application of the glass coatings. The first coating we're going to apply is the CarPro FlyBy Forte. And they give you cotton pads to put it on. I'm not a fan of the cotton pads, but I wanted to use it how they sent it in the box. I did think about using a microfiber suede and a block, but I said, hey, if they include these, this is what they're giving to customers. This is the way that I'm going to apply it. And this is how you apply it. You apply it in a circular motion all the way down the windshield. During the application process, I did speed the video playback speed up 2 times. I didn't want to make the video long. It's already long to me for what the video is, but I did want to try to shorten it down some, so I'm not actually applying it this fast. I did speed the video playback up. So I let the first coat dry for a few minutes, then I went back over it with the second coat. I wanted to make sure I had good coverage over the whole glass. I didn't want to leave out any places that I may have missed or may have not gotten enough of the product on, so that's why I'm going over it a second time. So also, if any of you guys have dealt with glass coatings already, other than the FlyBy Forte or the Q2 system, let me know in the comments what you used and what you liked. I know Adams does have a glass coating sealant. It's not really a coating, but I have some of that I'm going to try in the future. It promises up to 6 months of protection, so I'll try that out and see how it works. It's also supposed to be pretty easy to apply and wipe off. So once I gave it time to fully dry, it goes on pretty clear. Now this is a second wiping, it's not the initial wipe. I'm going over it again just to make sure I have all the excess cleaned off so there's not any high spots left over. But overall, this CarPro FlyBy Forte did wipe off very easy, so I'm happy with that. So anytime you wipe something off that you apply to glass, it's usually pretty tough to remove. And we'll zoom in, take a look, you can see how nice the windshield looks. It's shiny. A lot of that is from the cleaning that I did, but it does look good either way. Alright, now we're going to apply the Repel. The Repel is the actual coating product. Q2 View is the system. They just give you the cleanse, the block to use the cleanse with, and then the Repel gives you another block and small microfiber suedes to apply the product. And you'll do this the same way. You'll apply it in a circular motion. I think you can apply it either way, crosshatch, but since I applied the CarPro FlyBy Forte in a circular motion, I'm going to apply this in a circular motion as well. And as you can see, I didn't have a definite mark for half of the windshield, so there is going to be some overlap with the Repel overlapping the CarPro FlyBy Forte. Got to the bottom of the windshield, I kind of had to go in straight sections, and as you can see, as this dries, it's kind of clearing up on the glass for this first coat. Alright, now look how grabby this Repel is trying to wipe off. It may be hard to tell from the video. I did speed the wipe off clip up, but I had to wipe it extensively to get all the residue off. Now I'm adding the second coat onto the glass. So one thing I also want to remind you guys of is this is in February in Mississippi, and I think it was fairly cool this day that I applied this. So keep that in mind. It wasn't going to dry as fast as it would during the summer. But here I am wiping the second coat off. You can see the second coat has more haze to it than the first coat. And the second coat was harder to wipe off than the first coat. As we finish up, I do want to note that I applied the Repel to the right front, right rear glass, and the right side of the back glass. And I did the same thing with the left side with the CarPro FlyBy Forte. Now I'm using the excess Repel, and I'm putting a little on the windshield wipers. I've seen this done before. It's supposed to help with chatter. So we'll see how that works out. But overall, the application, even with the Repel, it's not that bad. It's a little tedious getting it all off of the glass. But as far as application on both products, it's not that bad. Now we'll take a quick look at the windshield. Looks good. Nice, clean, shiny. Now we'll post the 6-month follow-up video right after this video so you guys can see how both fared in the field. Alright guys, so I want to give a few final thoughts before I wrap up the video. Each product had a strong point and a weak point to me. One thing I liked about the Q2 was the way you apply it. You use an applicator and you use a microfiber pad. You still go in a circular motion to do it just like you do the CarPro FlyBy Forte. But it does give you a pad. I do not like using these little cotton pads. Just not my thing. It's subjective. You might prefer doing it that way, but that's not the way I like to do it. And also with the Q2 View, they give you this Q2 Cleanse. It reminds me of CarPro Ceraglass. I'm not sure if it's cerium oxide like the CarPro Ceraglass, but I did not like using this. So I tried a spot on the glass, didn't like it, didn't want to wipe off, so I just skipped that process entirely, and I just stuck with the baseline cleaning with the Clarity Creme and the CarPro Eraser, so that should do just as well. One thing I did like about the FlyBy Forte from CarPro is it seemed to wipe off the glass a little easier with the residue after you put the coating on the glass. The Q2 View seemed a little harder to wipe off. It is glass. Glass is usually grabby and harder to wipe off than a painted surface, but it is what it is. That seemed to wipe off a little better. But as far as the components and the kit, I like the Q2 View. I mean, it gives you the applicator pad, it gives you the product. This is actually 20 milliliters of product versus 15 milliliters in this one. So overall, I kind of like the Q2 View. We'll see how it performs with the CarPro FlyBy Forte. I'm not sure if it's going to hold up. CarPro makes some good stuff. This is the first Gyeon product I've ever tried also, so we'll see how it works out. But as far as this Q2 cleanse, I will try to skip that step and just stick with a good dedicated glass polish. And instead of getting this kit, maybe you could buy the Repel itself with the applicator and the microfibers instead of having to get this and this little block. It just wasn't my thing. Like I said, that's subjective. You might like to do that. You might like to go by the instructions to the T as they are on the paper. At the end of the day, as long as you got the glass clean and you prep the surface well, shouldn't matter. But guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I don't think you can go wrong with either product, but just the fact that you get the applicator and this is more product in the Repel, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the Gyeon. But that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you will, hit the like button. Also hit that subscribe button for future videos, and share this video with your detailer friends or your car enthusiast friends. Maybe they can learn something. That's going to be it. Y'all be safe. Have a good, safe day, and thanks for watching.